Good afternoon, everybody. Today is April 24th, 2016. I'm going to be going over my weekly trade ideas for this week. For those of you that don't follow me, this is my Twitter at BarryMohan81. There you'll find a link to the YouTube page, the weekly webinar link, and the room that I trade at, which is awesomecalls.com. First, let me go over the ones that I did last week. First one was PTCT. I was looking for this one for a pullback to 8 or under and then take it long. So if you played the short side, obviously it's coming back down. It came back down, sorry, back to 8 or under, and you should be long into the position already for a higher price target. CPXX was the next one on the list. I was looking for this one for a pullback to 1350. It came down to 1304, and for a upside target of 17, and it came up to $17.13. Next one on the list, give me 1 second. Next one on the list was, hold on. Next one on the list, give me 1 second. Okay, just had a little feedback issue with the Ticker TV trying to stream over there too. Okay, next one on the list was Ctsh. How did I want to play this? A $12.75 pullback. It came down to $12.60, and then for a long. So if you played it on the short side, you got a really nice short, almost pretty much hit the target there. Actually got a couple cents more. CMRX was the next one on the list. Watch for a continuation candle off of this one here. Continuation, you got one more push up. And what was I looking for? A $7.25 price target. Got to 650-ish. Alright. TLN. This was a pullback. No, wait. 1090 pullback. You got to 1120. And for a 1250 price target, you got to 1254. MTCH pullback to 1185. So you got that pullback right there. It was obviously a short right off the bat for a pullback to 1185. And then if it holds, go long. So if you went long on it, you got the other day push back up to $12. Pretty nice. Post pullback on this one to $69.85. It came down to $70.51, and for $73.25 to the upside, it came all the way up to pretty much $72.68 around there. AECS $3.80 on the pullback. So it was a short, $3.80 on the pullback, came down to $4. DSCO was the next one on the list, which they had a ticker change to WINT. It was a $3.99 short idea, came up to $3.86. Short idea to $3, and then take some long. Actually pinned $3 to the penny. Last one on the list was Cure, holding a 13 EMA here. I said take some long for $14.50. It came up to $14.88. So out of the 10 that we did last week, it was 10 for 10. Really nice list last week, really solid one. Hope some of you guys banked on that. I did play Cure. I've been holding Cure, but that $14.50 was where I took my money. Okay. This week's list. First one on the list is Trip. Okay, I need to spell that properly. Trip, T-R-I-P. So I'm looking for this one to pop up to $64.28. $64.28, and then short it back down to $61 or lower. IDTI. One sec. IDTI. This one bearish, bullish engulfing. I'll open this out. Bullish engulfing. It's hanging around a 50 EMA here. It needs to break over. If it pulls back to $20.15 and hold, you can risk the bottom of these candles here for a $22 move to the upside. WNC, bullish engulfing over the 50 EMA. I need this one to hold this area over here. So if it pulls back to $12.75, you can risk the 50 EMA and try to shoot for a $13.50 move to the upside or more. AMKR, bullish engulfing, broke the trend here. So it needs a pullback, obviously, for me to take some long. So I'm looking for this one to pull back to about $5.65, then take it long. If it gets over this $5.92 area, you can shoot for mid sixes to the upside. NUAN, bearish on this one. It broke the trend here, so I'm looking for this one to pop back a little bit. So if it pops back to this $18.55 range, you could probably take some on the short side, risk the 50 EMA up here, see if it comes back down to the 1750 or a lower range. Next one on the list is FSLR, bearish engulfing here. So I'm looking for this one to pop up a little bit, maybe the 62 range, and then bring it back down to $60 or lower. CTSH, flagging on the 50 EMA. I like this one. It's holding the trend really nicely here. So watch for this one here. If it pulls back right to about $60, and yep, just about $60. If you can get a pullback on this one, you can risk the 50 EMA here. It's about a 50-cent risk for a possible move up to $63. ARRS, bullish engulfing, $22.20 pullback. So I'm only looking for a small pullback on this one. Risk the 13, or you can risk the bottom of this candle over here, and then see if you can get up to the 50 EMA, up to about $23 on this one. Last one on the list is LGF. It's breaking the trend here, so it's definitely more bullish here. A nice double bottom coming off of that. So if you get a small pullback on this one, you could possibly take some on the long side, see if you can get it up to about $22. As far as the general market goes, SPY, crude, gold, the Fed meeting on Wednesday, so markets may remain a little bit flat till then. I think they're anticipating, or they may hint to a possible rate hike, which would bring gold down. But till that happens, markets probably might remain just a little bit flat. SPY is putting up a bunch of just flat signals up top there, just dojis. But interestingly enough, it is kind of holding on that 813 area. So I can probably see the market actually pushing up a little bit further up here, and that'll probably bring up the US dollar, bring gold down a little bit. Oil probably has a little more upside to it before it starts fading. So that's it for the week. Have a safe trading week, everybody. Take care.